McAbee, Tackle Warehouse Pro. Today we're out here on Lake Isabella. Wind's blowing hard, it's pre-spawn fish. Water temperature is about 55, 56 degrees. And we're going to target these shallow flats, try to find some of these staging females with a spinnerbait. This time of year, these fish are in transition. They're moving out of their wintering grounds and they're moving up on these flats. They're looking for a place to spawn. The water temperature is rising. It's about 55 degrees. So what we're going to do is we're going to target these big long flats. There's really no contour changes. A few here and there. What we're on right now is a little gravel bar, and it's just got this scattered brush along the gravel bar. And the fish are going to use it as a highway. So we're just going to start at one end, keep throwing this spinnerbait all the way to the other end, and just try to catch them fish staging, and see if we can't catch a few. The spinnerbait I like to throw is a Ganns Stiletto Spinnerbait, 1/2 ounce in a shad color. The reason I like the Ganns is they've got that ultra light wire, so you get a lot of vibration. And he's got a little cupped front blade, so no matter how slow you reel it, that blade in the front's going to turn, and then that back blade is on a Sampo ball bearing swivel, so it doesn't take much to even turn that back blade either. The reason I choose a 1/2 ounce blade in the spring is because a lot of times I'm going to be fishing in and through all this brush, and it's a lot easier to fish it through the brush and cast it into those little lanes and stuff without it being too heavy and falling down and getting stuck. The color is the shad. You know, typically this time of year, shad are just starting to come shallow also. It's probably what they're feeding on a lot. I usually like maybe a little bit of chartreuse in my skirt if the water's just a little bit stained. The line I throw it on is 15-pound fluorocarbon almost exclusively. It's just strong enough line to where if you get it stuck in a bush or you stick a fish in a bush, you can still get him out of there. But it's light enough to where you can make those real specific target casts. And the rod I throw it on is 7.4 Dobyns rods, medium heavy action rod. That way you can get the fish out of the bushes. And high-speed bait casting reel. The gear I like to use when I'm throwing a Ganns Stiletto Spinnerbait is 15-pound Lake Fort fluorocarbon line, a high-speed Daiwa Zillion 7.3-to-1 bait casting reel. Not that I'm trying to get the bait to go super fast, but trying to catch up with the boat movement as I'm moving down the bank fast. A Dobyns 734 Champion Series rod. What I like about this, it's got good backbone, but it's also got a really fast tip and soft enough to where when you're roll casting and pitching this thing through bushes and in between stuff, it's got a really good tip for fast, accurate casts, but plenty of backbone for when you get bit to haul that fish up out of the brush and into the boat. When I'm fishing a spinnerbait, a couple key things I like to do is when I'm fishing around cover, you have to make sure you throw past the cover, you know, 4 or 5 feet, whatever you can get by the cover, and make sure that spinnerbait hits the cover as it comes through or by. It's almost a must, and to get a fish to bite, that this thing has to deflect off of something. And once I get out of the cover and I'm kind of in the open water, but I'm still in a strike zone area where I think I could still get a bite, instead of just reeling it back to the boat without trying to deflect it off anything, is you just give your rod tip a couple little pops. Maybe stop the reel for just a second and go again. What it's going to do is going to create a reaction strike for that fish to eat it, but it's also going to make those blades clang together, make a lot more noise than just that constant vibration of the blades spinning. One other little thing I like to do with my spinnerbaits is I'm always putting a trailer hook on the back. If you go to the product page and click on the little product video underneath the image of the spinnerbait, it'll show you how I like to rig a trailer hook on the back of a blade, and some of the key features as to why this spinnerbait will hold your trailer a lot better. And you know, I've always 100% of the time are throwing a trailer hook on the back, just because the fish, they like to swipe at the blades, or they like the short strike right behind the skirt. So always put a trailer hook on the back. Again, I'm Randy McAbee. All this product, tackle, available at Tackle Warehouse. Thank you.